Okay, nice, beautiful day. I'm ranking the best and worst suburbs around Seattle, Washington, not by data sheet, but by how it feels when you live here. Stuck on I-5, coffee from a gas station espresso bar, and a view of Mount Rainier you'll never get tired of. Bellevue still flexing, Tacoma's calming with street art energy, and Kirkland, it somehow nails the mix of the tech money and late day chill. Seattle never stays still. It reinvents itself between the drizzle and the double shots. You can hear the link trains humming. You can smell the espresso on every corner. And that Friday ferry line, still the most Pacific Northwest thing ever. So let me sort the hype from the homes you'll love, where life just works, where it's still leveling up, and which neighborhood might just shock everybody by the end. When I first moved here, I didn't really get Seattle. Everyone talked about the vibe, the rain, the caffeine, and the calm chaos, and I thought, okay, sure. I still remember my first Seattle morning, standing on a balcony in Seattle with coffee that tasted like jet fuel, watching the fog swallow Elliott Bay before the ferries even sounded their horns. That's when it clicked. The smell of espresso at 6 a.m., the hum of those ferries under the skyline, and the way people hike before brunch like it's therapy. Seattle doesn't just grow on you, it changes you. I've seen families, creatives, remote workers all find their version of perfect here, and it never looks the same twice. If that's the rhythm you're chasing, our information is below. But first, let's start with the top tier suburbs that have Seattle living down to a science. Okay, these are the spots that just get it right. The suburbs where you roll out of bed and glance outside and think, this place figured it out. Bellevue, Kirkland, Mercer Island, they're the Teslas of Seattle living, sleek, fast, and quietly flexing. They have lawns that look engineered, espresso that knows it's elite, and dogs living better than most of us. Bellevue still the boss, skyline climbing, traffic that doesn't make you question your choices. The new Link light rail is tightening the east side and Seattle Loop, which is great. Tuesday through Thursday are the only days that most people actually go in, so the traffic doesn't hit as hard. It feels like the waterfront zen with a six-figure heartbeat. Mercer Islands, that bridge between ambition and peace. It's the literal midpoint where hybrid pro trades chaos for calm. You can smell the cedar after the rain, hear the splash of the lakeside paddleboard. One of my favorite clients moved here from Chicago with 2 kids, 2 careers, running on fumes. A few weeks after landing in Bellevue, they sent me a text, a photo of the lake. But it's weird, everything just worked. And they were right. Real talk. S-tier isn't for everyone. These spots know exactly who they are. That's why King County keeps topping the charts for growth and income, and why every corner of Seattle just clicks. If you're ready to explore these east side powerhouses for yourself, call, text, or email us anytime. Our real estate team is here to help. We're your local real estate team of choice, built for buyers and sellers who want the inside track. All of our information is in the description. Reach out to us anytime. If you are ready to see what life just works really feel like, please reach out. You will hear it before you see it. The hiss of the espresso machine, skate wheels on cracked pavements, mules drying in the sun. That's the sound of Seattle's comeback neighborhoods, not the ones on the glossy postcards, but the ones locals quietly tip off before the bidding wars hit. Shoreline, Mount Lake Terrace, Columbia City, Beacon Hill, they've stopped waiting for validation. You can feel it. Shoreline's gone from solid school district to hot ticket thanks to the new Linwood light rail. It takes about 20 minutes to downtown with zero I-5 meltdowns. Mount Lake Terrace is the next big plot where the auto shops turn into cafes, dog named Rainier chase tennis balls, and new townhomes rise as fast as latte art tutorials. Even the PSRC data backs this vibe. The region's fast growing is happening along the transit corridors, and you can literally see it building block by block. Then head south. Columbia City smells like espresso and curry on the same block. Vintage theaters glow at night, and murals speak every language you'll hear on Rainier Avenue. Beacon Hill still stares down the skyline like it's their own secret, all grit, grace, and backyard garden pride. The people here don't flex their zip codes. They show it through food, music, and how they show up for each other. Authentic, grounded, and unapologetically local. Drop your favorite neighborhood vibe in the comments. I really do read each and every one. Tell me where you think Seattle's next wave is breaking, because spotting it early is half the fun. These aren't perfect places, they're real ones. They prove you don't need polish to live well, just a little imagination and a good, real connection. But not every neighborhood has its comeback. Some are still mid-transformation, raw, restless, and rewriting their own story. This is the middle lane, the trade-off zone, the places where Seattle life finally takes a breath. Forget the skyline views. This is where the horizon actually feels wide and you can park your car without performing a 12-point ballet. Think Renton with the mix of Boeing, Roots, and New School Reboot. The Landing covers your errands, Gene Park covers your sanity, and once the I-405 bus rapid transit line launches, those midweek commutes will feel more like movement than misery. Bothell up north plays it quieter, green, tidy, and just close enough to tech quarters to stay plugged in without losing its mind. The Puget Sound Regional Council calls towns like this dependable value zone and holding steady. Places that hold their value, and flashier suburbs ride the roller coaster. Then down south, Kent and Federal Way, flip the script. Bigger homes, real yards, two-car garages, and prices that don't make you question your adulthood. The San Francisco Fed even confirmed it. Remote work still delivers over half of the post-pandemic price gains. Translation, space still sells, and these areas deliver it, especially with the Federal Way link opening up. Here's what ties them all together: hybrid life. Commute Seattle's 2026 report shows most folks are in the office Tuesday through Thursday and remote the rest. That means a 35-minute drive isn't the villain it used to be. Tuesday's hustle, Friday exhale. You can hear it. Lawnmowers humming, basketballs echoing off the driveway, a garage door rolling up with somebody tuning up a car. So yeah, you trade lake views for lower stress or rooftop decks for real weekends. But this is where life balances out, where costs calm and conversations stop fighting, and just a few exits away, the balance starts to tilt. In the neighborhoods that aren't finished becoming themselves. You can't chart Seattle. You have to feel it in the air, in the way people move. The rhythm here isn't just rain and coffee. The pace isn't lazy, it's layered, steady, and sneakingly addictive. Mornings start gray, smell like cedar and espresso, and the hint of salt air off the Puget Sound. By noon, the sun makes a cameo like it's doing us a favor. The real Seattle hides in the gaps. Between 6 a.m. joggers circling Green Lake and the 9 p.m. crowd grabbing late night folk in the International District, between ferry horns echoing over Elliott Bay and the crunch of gravel on the trail tucked behind Gaswork Park, it's the kind of city that makes introverts social and social people reflective. The quiet hits different here. And yeah, the Seattle freeze, that's not coldness, it's calibration. The University of Washington study called it social hesitation. I call it polite software update. Take a second to download, but once it's in, you're in for life. Here's what outsiders miss. You can't rank a place that's still rewriting itself. Seattle's not about best or worst, it's about the layers. You can measure it in moments, neons bouncing off the wet pavement, fog lifting over Queen Anne, and the quiet satisfaction of a good rain jacket and nowhere to be in a hurry. Locals don't just live in Seattle, they orbit it. A Saturday might start out at the farmer's market in Ballard. You can swing over to Issaquah. You can have a concert in Tacoma, and that's the whole Metro heartbeat. Movement, not chaos, intentional. And that's what keeps people here. It's a tough love city form, but the kind of place that ambition meets air you can actually breathe, and where the map keeps rewriting itself, one link stop at a time. Change doesn't whisper here, it buzzes. The streets hum with progress. You catch the smell of sawdust and espresso, and you just know something is shifting. The new mural wraps a wall that used to be gray. Music spills out of a food truck. This is Seattle's raw working edge. Federal Way, South Tacoma, Rainier Beach, Skyway, Kent, Des Moines. These places that still have room to grow in blocks, mid-story. You might hear the light train echo through the morning log, but soon that sound means connection. The Federal Way link, opened in December 2025, is finally cutting the long commute down to about 40 minutes. And when downtown wakes up with over 100,000 workers moving through daily, it's up 12% year over year. That wave travels south. It hits the coffee corners, the new barbershops, the families unlocking their first front door. The PSRC calls these growth corridors. I call them Seattle's comeback circuit. Look at Tacoma's hilltop. When the new link expansion launched, rideship jumped 125%. That wasn't about transit, it was about access. Breweries, studios, and small galleries followed the tracks. Now that same playbook is unfolding here, corner by corner. You see the growth is happening now. It's not perfect, sure, but that's the heartbeat. People are betting on the next version of their neighborhoods. These aren't D tiers. They're developing tiers for the ones who see potential before everyone else does. So if you're the type who spots opportunity before the trends, this is your map. Seattle is not a city you just move to. It's one you learn to sync with. It's moody mornings and gold sunset bouncing off glass in downtown. It's the click of coffee cups in Ballard, the salty air rolling off of Alki, and that sound, the low hum of cranes that never stop because this place never really does. But here's the real equation. This isn't about chasing the perfect suburb. The right neighborhood isn't about the address. It's about alignment. It's about finding the version of Seattle that fits your rhythm. Whether that's train hopping from Shoreline, grabbing late night pho in Rainier Beach, or catching a ferry sunset with the windows down. The best neighborhood isn't where you live, it's where your life actually works. Like the couple who thought Bellevue was their forever plan until we showed them how Lake Forest gave them calm mornings, open trails, and the same city access without all the grid. That's what living in sync with Seattle really looks like. Because in this city that is changing so fast, waiting usually means watching your best fit get snatched up by someone who didn't. If Seattle is calling your name, call, text, or email us. We're your local real estate team, built for people who want to get it right, not just get it done. You'll find all of our information to connect in the description below. And if you check out our playlist, Seattle Living Unlocked, it's your inside pass to neighborhoods, stories, and hidden corners that make living here worth every misty sunrise and traffic jam with a view. Thank you for your time. This means so much to me. Go write your Seattle chapter, and I will see you on the next one.